So what do you think makes good research?
Oh, I think you need to really think about research in the end still is about quality. It's making something new, something different, and push and contribute to the society or the community in the area, not just for today, but for the next, say, 5 years, if you can, and even longer. So in the simple sense, to me, often we talk about doing a research project, and it's more about what you do. And research, to my mind, or based on my experience, it's perhaps, it's of course it's to do with what you do, but also is how to do it. And very often we tend to overlook, oh, this is interesting sort of area, this is an interesting sort of setup, environment, and I want to go there and I want to do that. But then eventually the outcome will have to come down or linked to how you do it. And for how you do it, then eventual sort of the research outcome will be judged by the quality, and then it's just how to raise that quality and how you realize the quality is measured, and you're not only in terms of publication, but in engineering research, you are solving problem. What kind of problem you need to solve, should solve, and how you solve them. And so all this, if you can keep in mind, think about it a little bit more, and talk to the wise men like you and others with experience and say, well, there are some sort of reference point, as well as, they can take their own initiative to sort of try to, I would say, intellectually own what the senior tell them themselves, and that would help them to be a good researcher, as well as make some impact.
Impact is very important. I mean, doing good research is one thing, but research without communication afterwards and actually is rather pointless. Yeah. So how do you think we can encourage people to do that communication?
I think you need to have some culture, not just, it need to be, to start with some informal settings, rather than you don't do any presentation, you don't do any sort of communication until you just go to conference, and it will be too late. Or probably you'll find that you can easily put yourself in a very difficult situation. You either got too nervous or you just don't know how to make a judgment. But if you have the culture in your own research units, or groups, or labs, have some sort of research culture so that people communicate and slightly challenge as well as encourage each other, and to get your sort of concept to some extent pre-tested before you go to conference, that would help.